Hey, Scorpio, intuitive soul coach here with your September 2023 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Scorpio, you have on the forefront in the month of September romance, second chance, and you also have rest and retreat. So even though this is not a love reading, we're going to talk about love here for a moment because romance is one of your themed energies. There could be a lot happening in matters of the heart this month, whether it's marriage, it's divorce, it could be new soulmates, new contracts showing up here. This has to do with trust and love and intimacy. I'm also sensing that some of you could be attending a wedding with the romance, and you have rest and retreat here as well. So you could be attending a wedding, maybe even meeting someone at a wedding if you are single. For those of you that are looking maybe for a second honeymoon or to re-spark that romance in your life, you have a second chance or a second opportunity to do so. I also sense that for some of you, you could be healing from some sort of heartache or heartbreak with the romance card here. This is about finding that intimacy within yourself as well, being able to heal past situations that have disappointed you. I'm also getting there could have been a level of commitment here. Someone may have even given you a promise ring, or they may have given you a token of their love. Maybe it wasn't in the form of an actual engagement ring, but I do feel that there's some sort of offer being made to you, or it was made to you in the past. You do have the King of Cups showing up with the Three of Swords. So I feel that someone in your energy may have not been in touch with their emotions. Trust could have been a factor because we actually have the trust showing up twice here, both in the romance card and the second chance. It says trust. So when it comes to life in general, because again, this isn't just a love reading, this is a monthly reading. You may have a second chance here, love after loss. There could be a new job coming in. I do sense that health is on the forefront, which we'll take a look at as well. I'm getting here mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You have a second chance, a do-over. Now, when this card shows up, this is about a better offer coming in. Something may have been rejected, denied, or taken away from you. I feel like this is about forgiveness as well, because we are heart-centered here. So some forgiveness, whether forgiving another person or forgiving yourself for what you did not know, this is about you moving towards a better offer. Trusting that, yes, the universe hears your prayers. Yes, the universe has your back. And some of these struggles and setbacks that have occurred in your life at times, I feel like it's to strengthen your energy, right? It's to strengthen you to get prepared for some of these beautiful things coming in, but for you to appreciate them more, because some of you have had to wait quite some time. I'm getting the temperance energy, and we see that temperance showing up here, but I feel like your time has come. Your patience is paying off here. This is starting over, rebuilding, starting with a clean slate. I'm also getting here an S name, someone around you or you yourself. Your first name may start with an S, or your last name. There could also be double S energy. Now, this is about a fresh start. You see here that this book, it hasn't even been written in. So there's a new story for you to start here. What do you want that new story to look like? So I absolutely feel without a doubt, whether this is love, health, career, family, whatever this is for you, a second chance is being offered to you this month. You also have the rest and retreat energy here, Scorpio. This is all about timeouts. It's about downtime, finding that healing place, recovery, relaxation, and peace. Now, some of you were dealing with a family member or a loved one who may be in some sort of recovery for maybe an addiction. It could be an eating disorder. It could be a health situation that's come up. I am getting recovery quite strongly. You could even have a family member that has come to live with you while they heal, and that could be affecting your romantic life or affecting a relationship. Okay, I also see something with pets. Someone may have a pet that's come to your home, or maybe you have a pet that is recovering, or you are trying to find space for an animal or for a pet. Maybe it doesn't belong to you. But I do sense that this is about that home energy as well. There's some big shifts and some big changes when it comes to your stability, your home life, your heart, because I'm getting a lot of that heart energy. I'm surprised we don't see any chakra cards, but I feel like you're on the edge of something quite beautiful, but you may be holding yourself back a little bit, and we'll see why here in a moment. Now, your first card out, Scorpio, is the Six of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Wands. This is about material and spiritual prosperity. When the Six of Pentacles shows up, this is equal give and take. It's reciprocity. So you may be looking at a situation saying, am I getting back what I'm putting into a situation? Now, it's interesting to note, sometimes that positive karma, that good karma shows up at a different time in our lives. We don't instantly get something because we put it out there, right? So for example, there's something coming full circle. Maybe your parents took care of you as a child, and now it's your time to take care of them. So there is something here that's being reciprocated, but it may have taken a long time to come to some sort of fruition. A business, for example, the beginning of a business, you may have to put your time, your energy, your effort strongly into that business, and you're not compensated financially as much as you would like, but it pans out, it balances itself out, or hopefully it should, right? I feel like you are going back to the drawing board and you're saying, am I investing my time and energy, or is this something that, it's coming back here and it's my time to dish this out, or it's my time to receive it? So I am getting here reciprocity, financial assistance, help, maybe volunteering, because what you're putting out there, you're going to get back. But sometimes we try to control when we get that back. Now, if this is a relationship that's one-sided, you're finding solutions to go back to the drawing board and saying, okay, what do we need to do to find more balance? How can you put a little bit more effort in? Because I feel like I'm carrying the brunt end of the work here. Same goes for career. If you're putting in timeless hours and it's been something you've been at for quite some time and you're still not to the point that you want to be at, a lot of you, you're going back to the drawing board with the Six of Pentacles and saying, okay, what can I do differently this time around? Is someone taking and not giving, or vice versa? Because the Page of Wands is about planning. It could be quick planning as well, but I sense that something was put off, something was procrastinated. Maybe you wanted to buy a home, but the market wasn't ideal to buy or to sell. Maybe you wanted to get a new job, but the market, again, the economy took a little bit of a turn and something was prolonged or procrastinated from you. I do sense that there's going to be some new movement here for you. You have this second chance here to go back to the drawing board and say to yourself, is this something I still want to do? Do I want a second chance in this area or this area? And you're getting clear on what you want, Scorpio. And that's actually going to help you heal from some sort of heartache and loss, because there has been difficulty in matters of the heart, financially, with family as well. Some of you are dealing with, this King of Cups, that's your energy, that's water. Some of you may have been dealing with another water sign, or this is you recovering from a situation that you felt you couldn't quite control. It was out of your control and your emotions may have went a little bit haywire. I sense that you're finding more peace because the King of Cups is showing up in the upright here. The Three of Swords, I feel like it's more of that energy of comeback, right? Making a comeback over some tumultuous times. And you've had to mature, you've had to grow, and you've had to learn to do things in a new way, because the old way, it's not relevant any longer, or maybe it didn't, it expired, or something was past the, procrastination stage where it's time for you to move on to bigger and better. Next up, you have the Two of Cups followed by the Tower. Now, the Two of Cups is about important relationships, which we see in the romance card. So even if this isn't romance per se, take a look at the rest of the words. Union, strong bonds, passion, trust, intimacy, soulmate energy. So there could certainly be a new soul contract coming in. And some of you were procrastinating the inevitable, right? Maybe you knew something was going to come to an end or come crashing down. For those of you that are single, it's felt like a living tower every day or every month, and you are ready to finally open up and seek this spiritual union or this partnership that you deserve. But with the tower here, I feel like there is a shattering of the old. There's this painful transition that you are getting up out of, like a hole, right? That is very, very deep, and we have to climb our way out of. And it's been painful, but it was needed here for you to move on or move forward or to evolve, or all three, right? There's some sort of new union coming in here with the tower, or one that you are, I feel like it's a current energy. Okay, I feel like this is some sort of transition with someone you are dealing with. And it's important for you to speak up. It's important for you to heal. Okay, whether it's speaking to friends, to families, to a therapist. If this is a relationship where you want to mend and you want to work on, and I just seen 1111, so this could certainly be a soulmate, which we can have many soulmates in our lifetimes, and it doesn't have to be romantic either. So with the tower, I feel like the old way of doing things, or the old way of responding to a partnership, you've ascended. You've gone through some sort of heartache and heartbreak that's broke you wide open, and it's allowing you to be compassionate and feel compassionate, but see beyond the surface. And you want other people to be spiritually aligned with you as well. And you want to raise your vibration with someone, whether it's this person or it's a new person coming in. But I absolutely, without a doubt, see some sort of revelation here that's going to offer you freedom. There's an awakening happening here. There may have been a surprise. There may have been change, but this is going to allow you to think new, be new, and live in a new way, because your next three cards basically are all about new beginnings. You have the second chance. You have the Fool showing up. Someone may have made you, or you may have felt like a fool due to a situation that really took you by surprise. Knight of Swords here can be a lot of chaotic energy, a lot of chaos, a lot of turmoil. This Knight of Swords as well, he can be impulsive. He can act on his impulses quite quickly, and he doesn't ask questions, or he doesn't apologize until maybe after the deed or the fact or the matter has already been done. So this could also be you, where you are wanting to really rush into a new beginning, but Spirit is saying here, yes, there's a second chance, but allow it to unfold organically. Allow this new beginning to come in, because when you approach it with chaos or impulsivity, then we tend to, miss important details, or we tend to blind ourselves, right? At times, rose-colored lens, or we tend to miss some important information or important facts. If this is a new job here, immediately I feel like it could speed up, where you miss some steps along the way and you feel a little bit frazzled, right? You feel a little bit unsure. Did I really make the right decision? And then you second guess. So yes, there's this new beginning coming in here for you. And I feel like you are, yes, you're an unstoppable force, and whatever this is, it's unstoppable. It's like a train, right? You can't stop that train once it gets going. I mean, yes, the conductor can, but it's going to take a little bit to stop. When that train has a mission, which that's what the Knight of Swords is, when he has a mission, there's no stopping him. So this new beginning is inevitable. This is definitely here, but try to just slow it down a little bit, because sometimes those trains, they can go chug, chug, chugging at full speed. But sometimes when it's so fast, you look out the window and things go by so quickly, and you forget, you don't realize the beauty in the landscape and everything that you have around you. So next up, you have the Ace of Pentacles with the Justice. This is another brand new opportunity. Aces represent new beginnings. So we have second chance, we have the Fool, and we have this Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning in the material or physical world. This can also pertain to your health or your body. For some of you, if you've struggled here with your weight, or if you've struggled with a health issue, specifically heart area, maybe even digestion. I'm also getting, for some of you, it's important to get your eyes checked this month, or maybe see the eye doctor, or you may be getting a few pressure or migraine headaches at times. You do have the Judgment, so I feel like there's going to be a fair judgment coming in that offers you and allows you to have this new beginning here on earth. Okay, so something is coming at you with the Judgment card. Some of you, or excuse me, the Justice card. This could be a legal situation that offers you a new beginning, okay? There could also be a new court date or a new date that's set up for you. I also sense that some of you, if this is a divorce, I feel like there's a new beginning. Finally, something is concluded here. It may take a couple of months, but I feel like there is a conclusion. The Justice card says that something will turn out in your favor if you've been stressing about that. It'll allow you to have the new beginning that you seek. Because when this Ace of Pentacles shows up, this is all about good news when it comes to your health, when it comes to your money, your career, your home. This is all about success and abundance. There could also be a gift or an inheritance coming in here for you, Scorpio. So I feel like there's fair judgment after a time of difficulty. All right. Now, emotional wealth, or we'll take a look at energy centers as well. Take a look at the heart center here. Make sure that if you're holding on to any resentment or bitterness, that you're working on releasing that in the best way possible. Stress management. Again, eyes, take a little bit of time, ground your energy, get out in nature. Feet could be a concern as well. Feet have been coming up for a lot of people. You may want to ground yourself, step barefoot in the grass, get a pedicure, get foot reflexology or a good foot rub, or soak your feet. That's going to be important for you this month. Now, your final cards you have, Scorpio, are the Hermit and you have the Temperance. So some of you have been in a hermit energy for quite some time. You've had to learn how to be patient. But look at this. You actually have the book that's cracked open. And wow, look at this illustration. On one side, there are words. Something is written. This is your destiny here on one side. And then over here, you have the clean slate, which is exactly what we see on the second chance. So it's like something has already been written in the stars, your destiny, your blueprint, your divine plan. But then over here on this side, you have free will. So there is an intervening taking place with the Tower saying, okay, what do you want to do that can put you back on track here? What is your soul calling you to do? Yes, we have free will. There's patience here required. I keep getting this energy of recklessness. So for some of you, you may have been dealing with a reckless person. This could have even been a child with the Page of Wands. Some of you have maybe a reckless child, someone who may indulge in substances, in toxic or unhealthy traits or patterns, and it's really taken a toll out of you because you have a lot of emotion, a lot of feeling for, your children. But now you're realizing that sometimes we have to let that tower fall. We have to let them experience their own heartache, their own heartbreak. As I've been saying numerous times throughout all these readings, is we can lead a horse to water, but we can't make it drink. So as much as we want other people to heal and to evolve and to avoid tower moments themselves, sometimes we have to realize that's part of their journey. That's part of their destiny, because certain pieces are written here in the book. So some of you could also be diving into the Akashic records. You may be astral traveling, doing a lot more meditating, connecting to your higher self. You may even take a little bit of time out with this rest and retreat card, because there's been so much chaos or frenetic energy happening here for you. And you want more patience. You want more balance in your life. And I sense with the Temperance here, some of you may have vertigo. There could be an off-kiltering of your balance system, okay? So some of you, it's really important to find that balance here. Could even be doing yoga moves or some sort of Pilates where you're able to find more balance, okay? Because I'm just getting here a little bit of fogginess, dizziness at times. That could be something that shows up. I also get caffeine. So some of you that are wanting to cut back on caffeine, this is the perfect month to do so. All right, what else do we have here for you, Scorpio? When it comes to finances, money, wealth, and career, you have the spiral, you have the gears, and you have the light bulb. So this spiral here, it could be in terms of money where it seems that things are spiraling out of control at times. This can be you working on ways to climb the ladder in your business, in the corporate world. Some of you are wanting to hop on a trend with the upward trend here, or you need to take a class, a course, or a certification to stay up to date with what's going on. I'm also getting here a shattering of the old beliefs. It's not that you have to follow this trend, right? But there's new technology each and every day. And I feel it's important for you to expand and explore if you're wanting to increase your knowledge or increase your finances. There may be some new opportunities that you haven't quite lit up within you here with the light bulb. So I feel that Spirit is opening up these new connections at this time. You could even be revisiting a job, Scorpio. This could be about a promotion, a raise, or finding those connections that are going to help you when it comes to your finances. So I like the spiral card showing up, especially because you have the R&R. So taking a little bit of a step back from the trigger, from the chaos, from whatever's going on over here, and it feels a little bit congested. I feel like you taking a step back or recovering is going to give you a new viewpoint. It's going to allow you to see things with clarity and have these new beginnings that you seek. Next, you have the gears. This is really great because what they're showing me is the gears got jammed in the past. When it comes to money or when it comes to some sort of payment, something may have been halted. It may have been stopped. Okay, they're actually showing me, and this is interesting. They're showing me, if you've ever seen the movie Finding Nemo, when Nemo is trying to get out of the tank in the dentist's office, Nemo throws that rock inside the cleaning system or the ventilation system in order to get the dirtiness of the tank, so they have to clean it. They're showing me that here. So I feel for some of you, there could have been a piece of you that wanted to have this tower moment. Okay. Now, some of you are saying, Melissa, you're crazy. Who wants to manifest a tower moment? But on a soul level, your soul knew and realized that something needed to change. Something needed to offer you more freedom. That's why there's a little bit of a kink in the gears here. And I feel like there was a lack of, or something stopped flowing that you've been working really hard towards. But what I'm sensing now is because that tower is here, it's time to pull out that rock and things are going to start to flow here forward. But for whatever reason, it could have been external circumstances that kinked up your gears here. And now plans are getting back into motion. This is about building teamwork, building your reputation, building your business here. Some of you could even, maybe that kink was taking a little bit of time off because your gears were going 1,000,000 miles per hour. So maybe you are the one that threw that rock in and said, I need to slow down. I need to take a little bit of time off. Mentally, physically, emotionally, I'm exhausted. So this is about you trusting. You have a sense of security here within you. And I feel if you've taken some time off, you're going to be okay. Whether it was a forced time off or whether it's taking a vacation or whatever's going on here, you are going to be okay. And some of you really need to know and know that to be true for you. Because again, truth and trust is coming in. Next, you have the light bulb. Lucrative ideas, new income source. If you're looking for a job, there's a high probability that September you're going to get some sort of news. You're going to hear of a job or of a promotion, a new offer. There's something beautiful coming in here. Now, you could also be leaving the corporate world, and maybe that was the rock that you threw in the gears and said, all right, enough with the corporate. I need to go off on my own and have this new opportunity, this second chance at life. And the only way to do that is for me to hone in on my creative work, right? Feel inspired to write that book or to travel or to put myself out there, start that YouTube channel, sell the cookies that I make for everyone, right? Being you and exploring your creative talents and those ideas that you have. Some of you are very, very talented. You've come up with maybe apps. Applications that people can use on their phone. I'm getting that you've created some sort of inventions as well, whether you've patented them or not, whether you've actually spoke them into existence. If you have some ideas, it's time to act on them, Scorpio. All right, let's look at love. There may be or may have been an issue around codependency. We picked up on this. It says addictions are affecting your love life. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but it's important to know that addictions are so much more than just alcohol and drugs. Addictions can be towards shopping, towards food, spending money. It can be sex. It can be intimacy. Anything that we overindulge in that's not in our highest good, or it's not helping us, it's hindering us, that can be an addiction. And because there's a lot of impulsivity here, someone around you may have suffered from that. Even if they're not physically in your energy is affected by someone's impulsive tendencies. Even if this was your father 40 years ago, it's still affecting your love life in some way, shape, or form. Now, for those of you that are single and you're looking for love, well, here it is, because you have new love showing up. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Don't let past baggage or past wounds or triggers interfere with this new relationship, because the King of Cups, he's actually showing up in the upright here. And this is someone who he doesn't let his emotions rule him. This King of Cups is someone who has dealt with his heartache and loss in the best way that he knows, but he's come to a place of emotional maturity. So for those of you that are having this new love or new romance come in, this could be a person that you really get serious with. Be playful. If there's too much seriousness going on around you, whatever your relationship status is, it's time to add a little bit of play to the mix. Sometimes we take life so darn seriously. We are here to laugh. We are here to enjoy. We are here to bring joy to ourselves and to others, to smile, to play, to have that beginner's mindset. And this is important for you to recapture romance. Allow that inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, whether you are 22 years old or 82 years old. Be fun, be playful, because that's really going to help in this romantic situation here, or matters of the heart. All right, Scorpio, what is your soul trying to tell you or get your attention on at this time? What passion are you ready to pursue? Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put on the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive within you? Yeah, you have a second chance. This romance can be passionate energy between you and a soulmate. It can be passion projects. It can be a love for yourself, feeling you on all levels, loving the skin that you are in, loving your body, loving the decisions that you are making for yourself from here on out. This is about you feeling alive again. Today's soul action, Scorpio. Write a list of the passions to which you want to give life to right now. Then journal. How can you incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life? Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dream life. Yeah, take 1 step toward the gods and they'll take 10 steps towards you. I'm also getting someone drinking here. It could be a green shake, or it could be some sort of healthy juice or healthy concoction. You may have just taken a drink as you heard that here. Some of you, there is something with maybe, again, juicing, detoxing, wellness, some sort of program. That could be your passion as well. Okay. For others of you, you know what this is. What are you curious about? What excites you or lights you up? Even if it's just a little bit, or if it's on a bigger spectrum, what is this? Because again, your passions are going to continually lead you to your purpose. And this is a very purposeful reading here. There's a lot of heart energy. Even though we don't see tons of cup cards, I certainly sense that the Two of Cups and the King of Cups is about bringing these things into your life and eliminating the things that bring sorrow, bring disappointment. All right. Now at this time, Scorpio, we're going to get a few messages from your power animals. So I just ask if you can take a nice deep breath in from the solar plexus chakra, the belly area. A nice big belly breath in. Hold it as long as you can and release through the mouth. And with your eyes closed, Scorpio, I want you to tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to focus on the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. Your animal could be wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. Perhaps your animal has crossed over the rainbow bridge. Maybe this animal is at your home currently. Or maybe this creature has crossed your path in the great outdoors. There is no right or wrong answer, Scorpio. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your power animals in the comment section box below the video, and I will enter you personally into that free reading giveaway where I draw one winner around the first of each month and post right back here on the channel. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. All right, we may have some 40-year-olds in the house. We have 42, 44, and 48. So a lot of fours, a lot of 8 energy. Fours are all about structure, planning, stability, and a firm foundation. 8s are about your strength, your power. It's all about you feeling empowered when it comes to your stability. Now it's interesting because we said this earlier, time for a beginner's mindset. Scorpio, some of you have this message of the porcupine that says, with the Fool, it's time to start something new. It's time to open yourself up to discovery, to thinking new, being new, feeling new. You have it showing up with the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles. So porcupine reminds you that it's okay to be the student, it's okay to be the child, and it's okay to be the teacher. We fluctuate between the two during our duration here on Earth. Next, you have Otter Spirit. I love Otter. 4 and 2 equals 6. That's the card of the Lovers. So Gemini energy as well. Some of you could be meeting a Gemini. I also feel here that there's some sort of union, even if it feels like it's a million miles away, or some of you are disconnecting from this union here, you are never alone. And Otter Spirit reminds you of that. And then they're giving me here with Otter, they're giving me Otto, a man named Otto. If you haven't seen that yet, it's a pretty powerful movie, but some of you may have just seen a man named Otto, or maybe you have someone named Otto in your life. Okay, you are never alone. And lastly here, you have Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power, Scorpio. This is independence. This is fierce freedom, right? This is that energy here of embracing the shadows and heading towards the light. And he looks like Mowgli here from the Jungle Book. I think it's Mowgli or the Black Panther, but this is a very independent energy. It's card 4-4, which is the breakdown energy of the strength in tarot. 8, right? This is about you reclaiming your personal power and your independence, whatever that may look like, but also knowing that you're not alone while you do it, because some of you, you've been alone or you've been in this solitude energy for quite some time. Even if you're in a relationship, sometimes you feel distant from it. Sometimes the loneliest people are the people that have, a lot of people around them. And I feel like you are reclaiming your power in some way, shape, or form. Now, last but not least, Scorpio, you have card 36. Some of you may be 36 years old. And this is all about coming to the edge, right? This is about you stepping out of your comfort zone, taking the leap of faith, which is that Fool energy here. It's about courage, overcoming fear and accepting risk. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to make progress. It's okay to be afraid, Scorpio. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. When it comes to relationships, it's scary, Scorpio, to be truly intimate with someone, to allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you've kept hidden or protected. Now is the time to take the risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. It's important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are, and say what you hope for. This is not the time to play it safe, but to take a big leap of faith, and you will be glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step toward the gods, and they will deliver what you truly desire. I think we said that earlier as well. Taking one step toward the gods, they'll take 10 steps towards you. And if there ever was a time for you to take a leap of faith when it comes to business, Scorpio, this is it. Embrace the unknown. This is the perfect moment to take a big risk. The unknown is the only choice, and if you come to the edge, you'll discover treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Allow your courage to lead you in spite of your fears. You don't need to know the exact form of what you're going for. The essence is much more powerful, and Spirit has a way of delivering an even better version of prosperity than you could imagine. Take that step. The results will be amazing. Beautiful, Scorpio. See, we have all of this synchronicity, all of this energy coming together. I absolutely love, I forget where it's at here, the card where, the book, behind this, you've been on this solo path or this quest for abundance, for love, for growth. Something is written in the stars, but we still have free will. And I feel like you're choosing here to take that leap of faith and to surrender to your destiny and to go along with the flow instead of resisting some change or letting the fear control your every move. Because what do we say about fear? False evidence appearing real. It's time to give fear that back seat and say, all right, I'm stepping up. I'm taking that leap of faith. So buckle up, Scorpio, because you're in for a wild ride. I hope this resonates, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. It also helps the channel grow. I would love to see those animals in the comment section box below the video to be entered into that free reading giveaway. And for those of you that are vibing with the energy here on the channel, please hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. Thank you so much for spending your time here today, Scorpio. Lots of love.